Have things been feeling a little too quiet? Hold on to that feeling, because the planet of communication, details, and ideas is about to make things interesting. Given Mercury retrograde spring 2023's arrival in the coming days, each and every zodiac sign will be on notice. Though this cosmic event can be incredibly frustrating, it's also a brief period of review, reflection, and revision, particularly in the house Mercury is retracing its steps through in your birth chart. This time, Mercury will be stationing retrograde in the fixed Earth sign of Taurus, calling for every zodiac sign to reevaluate what brings them stability, comfort, and security. Here's what each zodiac sign can expect from Mercury retrograde starting April 21st. Aries. After an action-packed Aries season, your attention is now being called to your money and resources as Mercury stations retrograde in your second house on April 21st. Now is the time to get your financial affairs and personal assets in order, Aries, whether that's through revamping your budget or reorganizing your closet. You seek an immense amount of stability in this area of your life, and while things may feel a bit shaky here until May 14th, you'll be glad you took the time to gain a stronger sense of control here by the end of it. Taurus. This retrograde is all about you, Taurus, and it couldn't be happening at a better time. As the security-focused sign of the zodiac, you're usually pretty resistant to stepping outside your comfort zone, but on April 21st, you'll be encouraged to embrace ideas that question the ways you typically establish stability. This could show up in the ways you present yourself to the world, as well as how you express yourself to others. Expect your typical mindsets to be challenged now and try to remain open to perspectives that may seem out of the ordinary. Gemini. On April 21st, Mercury, aka your chart ruler, will station retrograde in your 12th house of withdrawal and isolation, bringing forth a period of deep introspection and inner analysis. As the mutable air sign of the zodiac, you're usually eager to express yourself to the world, but this retrograde is asking that you take some time to reconsider your message. If you've been feeling called to do some studying or learning behind closed doors, now is the perfect time to do so. Cancer. This month, Mercury will station retrograde in Taurus, bringing a period of revision to your friendships and alliances. You're someone who prioritizes stable, secure friendships, Cancer, and while this retrograde may temporarily destabilize your dynamics, it'll allow you to engage in some important conversations when it comes to the longevity of your current connections. As long as you try to remain open-minded during this retrograde, conversations amongst your peers will go a lot smoother. Leo. On April 21st, Mercury will begin to retrace its steps through your 10th house of career and professional life, inviting you to rework some of your current thoughts, plans, and ideas in this area. Now is the time to reconsider how you're implementing stable, long-term intentions in your vocation, Leo, but it's okay if things are moving at a slower pace than expected. Try your best to go with your flow, and don't rush the process. Trust me, by the end of the retrograde, you'll be glad you had some extra time to get your affairs in order. Virgo. This month, your chart ruler, Mercury, will station retrograde, bringing a period of reconsideration to the forefront regarding your belief systems and personal philosophies. As the communicative sign of the zodiac, you tend to be deeply impacted by Mercury retrogrades, but this one in particular will allow you to redefine your outlook on the world around you. While you may be hesitant to make some changes in this area, you'll realize that some of your typical ways of thinking may be keeping you stuck in a mindset that you've outgrown. Libra. As Mercury stations retrograde, you'll be invited to rework your shared resources, boundaries, and finances. You may find yourself filing your taxes or reviewing important paperwork during this period, Libra, but be sure to prepare for some potential delays. It's a fortunate time for getting your affairs in order, but it may take a little longer than anticipated to iron out some of the kinks. Be sure to remain malleable to any adjustments that occur, and you'll definitely see some progress by the retrograde's end. Scorpio, October 21st, November 22. On April 21st, Mercury will station retrograde in your 7th house of romantic relationships, bringing forth a period of reconsideration and revision to your love life. Stability in your relationships is incredibly important to you, Scorpio, and while this retrograde is bound to shake things up a bit, it will allow you to determine what may need to change in your partnerships in order for things to be more sustainable. Sagittarius. Your habits, routines, and tasks will be under review this month, as Mercury stations retrograde in your 6th house. Seek new ways of being productive this month, Sagittarius, even if they're outside of your usual schedule. This retrograde is a moment to experiment with different ways of thinking, and as the open-minded sign of the zodiac, you'll enjoy an opportunity to break out of any outdated mindsets, particularly regarding how you take care of yourself and your body. Capricorn. On April 21st, the planet of communication will slowly begin to reverse through Taurus, inviting you to take a closer look at how you enjoy yourself through pleasure and leisure activities. As a fellow Earth sign, this retrograde won't feel too abnormal for you, since you're comfortable with moving at a more methodical pace. It will, however, challenge you to revise how you seek satisfaction in your life by pushing you outside your comfort zone. Aquarius. As Mercury stations retrograde in Taurus on April 21st, your home and family life will experience some changes and revisions. As a fellow fixed sign, you're not the biggest fan of change, but this retrograde aims to restructure things in a way that brings continued comfort and security in your natural habitat. While bound to feel a little uncomfortable, use this period as a time to rethink your current living situation or relationship with family. Change may ultimately be for the best. Pisces. On March 20th, Mercury will reverse its way through your third house of thoughts and perspectives, slowly reframing how you think and express yourself to the people around you. Since this is an area where you're not as open to change, you may not take to these new opinions right away, but they guarantee to expand your mind in a way that's comfortable and pleasant. Just try to remain open-minded, Pisces, even if this new information goes against your way of thinking.